Hey there, it's Joe, and I'm going to take a look at ChatGPT. This time, we're going to look at a manuscript that I've written that I've tried to get published and haven't had much luck yet. It's called What Color Do You Dream In? It's a story about a young nurse who's been married for about 5 years, and her husband's been struggling with addiction after an accident. And in the midst of all their turmoil, she starts to notice that some of her patients start having conversations with someone who they can only see. And their impact on whoever this person is, that their impact on her patients has an impact on her. And it's just this kind of neat story of redemption and grace and faith and love and marriage and dying and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, what we're going to do is I wanted to see if ChatGPT could help summarize, help write a query letter, maybe help write a pitch line. And so the first thing I did, and I'm going to show you this, is I took the entire manuscript, 70,000 words, and I tried to put it into ChatGPT. And so here we go, and I get an error. And so ChatGPT is limited on the amount of words that you can use. So I'm going to refresh this screen and kind of get back to the start. So then what I decided was, okay, how about I just take the synopsis? And so I'm going to take my synopsis here. It's 844 words, so it's still pretty long, but not a 70,000 word book. And I'm going to feed it. And so let's say, can you summarize this synopsis? I'll tell it what it is. If I could type while I'm talking, synopsis, there we go, yeah, in one sentence. So there it is. A nurse named Katie, who's obsessed with the color pink and is tasked with opening a new palliative care unit, witnesses strange conversations between dying patients and a little girl while struggling with their own crumbling marriage and faith. Okay, that's not bad. Now that's pretty cool because there's not really hardly anyone in the world who's read my synopsis. And in fact, maybe no one. And so for ChatGPT to be able to read it and really, sum up pretty good, let's see. Let's ask it to write a one-sentence pitch for this synopsis. Let's just see what it can come up with. Maybe something a little more catchy. As a nurse tasked with opening a new palliative care unit, Katie navigates the challenges of her crumbling marriage and faith while encountering mysterious conversations between dying patients and a little girl. I like that. Honestly, that might be a little bit better than I've ever tried to sum it up. So that's pretty cool. So the next thing I want to do with this is, if you're not familiar with trying to get published, you have to write a query letter to literary agents. Literary agents really are the gatekeepers to getting published, to getting to publishers. And so you have to write this letter, just this short letter that kind of explains your book and who you are and tries to convince them why they should want to read more of your book. So let's see if ChatGPT can help us with this. Write a literary agent query letter based on this synopsis. So let's see what happens here. Dear literary agent, great start. I'm excited to introduce to you my debut novel title. It doesn't know the title. It's interesting it knows it's my debut novel. Maybe I wrote that in the synopsis. And it goes on and it talks about Katie a little bit and her husband Kyle, the mysterious little girl, and then her patients, and then her encounters. And it even says who I believe my novel will appeal to, which is pretty interesting. That ChatGPT is either reading my mind or just knows who it should appeal to. But you know what? That's pretty good. I like that. Now my novel has some Christian faith base to it. It's not like overridingly the most important part of it, but it is a part of it. So maybe I want to query more of a faith-based in that direction. So how about a query letter that focuses on faith? And let's see what it can come up with here. Okay. Devout Christian and poster child of the faith of her childhood. I like that. I think that's getting some words from my synopsis. And faith is challenged. I like that. It's heartwarming, thought-provoking story about faith, love, and hope. I like it. Oh, it says the novel has a word count of 80,000. Now, I'm not sure where it got that information because I've never typed that number. It's about 70,000 words. So, not sure where it got that, but that's pretty cool. It kind of tailored my query letter more along the lines of a faith query letter. Let's try. How about a query letter less about faith and more to an agent who represents, let's say, book club fiction. That's really popular, and I think my book really kind of fits along those kind of semi-literary fiction, kind of book club fiction kind of area. So let's see how it changes the query letter here. Because of your interest in book club fiction, so I need to find an agent who wants book club fiction. And okay, so reading it on, less faith mention. There is the word faith in there, and that's fine because it is a theme of the book. I don't want to surprise anyone. It's getting that 80,000 word thing again. I'm gonna write. The book is only about 70,000 words, not 80,000 words. Let's just see what it says whenever I tell it that piece of information. Oh, it's gonna retype it. It put that at the beginning. It's like, here, we'll show you. This is how many words it is. And so I like that. So I'm going to do one more query, and maybe instead of book club, I want to really focus more on the literary aspects of the book. So finally, write a query letter focused on literary fiction agents, and I'm going to see if it remembers that it's only 70,000 words. Let's see what it does here. Literary fiction novel, okay, word count of 70,000. Thank you for catching that again. Issues of addiction, loss, and faith. I like it. It tells about Katie and her husband Kyle and their struggles. Oh, and I haven't paid attention super in detail, but this is the first time that I've noticed the word George in there. George is the main other character, the main patient who encounters this mysterious little girl. At its core, my novel explores the complexities of the human condition, the power of forgiveness, and second chances, and the search for meaning in a world full of suffering. Holy cow! I might be using some of these and see if I can get some better luck with literary agents. But there you go. I just wanted to share that experience with you and see what would happen. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them for me. If you want to see something you'd like to use or try with ChatGPT, let me know, and maybe we'll give it a shot. Thanks. Bye.